Beast here for Conkuer Clothing. How's everyone doing on this lovely August day? I am out in Newborough, Ontario by the water. No, I did not paint this backdrop. It is real because there's boats and stuff that no one ever cares to invite me on. Ever. One day I'll get on a boat. You'll see. Anyhow, Newborough, Ontario, Big Rideau Lake, Little Rideau Lake area, Westport, Portland, Crosby, Elgin, all small surrounding towns. My family's from all over this area. I love it here. It's very peaceful. Weather warning to gingers. I hope you've all been taking shade. We are unicorns. We are going extinct. Heed my warning. I'm like the blade of gingers. I'll be okay. But to the rest of you, just take some cover, man. Take some shade. This weather can get to you. All right? Heed my warning. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I want to say thank you for the love and support on the YouTube channel. It's been great. Once again, I'm trying to create a mental health community YouTube channel where you can feel safe to talk about your mental health issues. I can't have this channel without all of you. So I just want you to know it's a place for you to share your story, give advice, ask for advice. You might inspire someone. You might get help from someone. Let's do this to help each other. I'm trying to help you with you helping me, and we all help each other. Anyway, nothing like a 315-pound man making hearts with his fingers. So anyway, please subscribe, please like, please support the YouTube channel. We are trying to help each other. This channel is being created to help everyone. So please subscribe, please like. Website, as always, Conkuer Clothing, www.conkuerclothing.com. Fashion model, I am not. Anyhow, check us out. We got some new hoodies up there. Break the stigma. #mental health. Our clothing is our loudspeaker. It is our tool. It is how we spread the message in public. People wearing our clothes, asking questions. #mental health. It's how we donate through the clothing and my public speaking. Once again, though, I'm stressing this to you. I'm not trying to sell you on the clothing. I'm not trying to sell you on any of that. I'm trying to sell you on the message of mental health awareness. I'm trying to sell you on the point of letting people know it's okay to not be okay and to break the stigma and to not suffer alone in silence with your mental health issues. Reach out, people will help. People are out there to listen, such as myself and this YouTube channel, okay? So please take heed of that. I want you all to know that anything you do through Conkuer, the Instagram, Conkuer, CONKUER _clothing, the Facebook for Conkuer Clothing, my Facebook, Geoff Archie. Anything you do through Conkuer, if you can't afford anything, repost a post, like a post, share a post, leave a positive comment on the Instagram, the Facebook, my Facebook. Anything to do with Conkuer is promoting mental health awareness. That is our message. So anything you do through Conkuer, you're promoting the message. That is what I ask for. That is the point. So please, everyone, check the Instagram, check the Facebook, just share a post, like a post. Booyah. There we go. Now, what is I going to talk about now? Yes, story time, children. That sounded so fucking creepy. Anyhow, here's a little story that needs to be told. Production value will go up, I promise. I will get music and stuff because I like to dance. They're calling the cops, I'm sure, now at the harbor. Anyway, yeah, we will get better production value. I want to tell in a nutshell the story of Conkuer Clothing and how it came about, because I've had some questions about that. So, in a nutshell, let's go. 2 years ago, one of my friends, the Gypsy, aka the Gypsy, for those of you that know, you know, great guy, we sat back and we're like, let's create a clothing line. It took us about 2-3 weeks. We came up with the Conkuer idea, and that we would donate proceeds to mental health awareness facilities, which we have done, and I'm very proud to say. So we came up with the idea, we got the logo, we did what we did, and then we came up with how we would donate and tra-la-la-la-la. Then my partner said, you actually have some good people that would help promote it and get it going really quickly, like a good kickstart. So those people were, I was very blessed to have these people I was able to contact and talk to. Chris Bumstead, Mr. Olympia, 2-time classic physique champion. He's going to be number 3 this year. Reached out to him. Reached out to Ian Valliere, Chris's brother-in-law. Great guy, soon to be a Mr. Olympia. Reached out to Brian McGrattan, awesome dude. Also a huge mental health advocate, former NHL player. Dude's been sober 11 to 12 years, very inspiring. And I reached out to Lord Sear, who is Eminem's DJ at Shade 45 on Cyrus FM in New York City 5 days a week. Real hip hop. Dude is awesome. So I reached out to all 4 of those people. I remember the last person I spoke to was Chris Bumstead at the gym. So when I finished speaking to Chris and he was like, yeah, I'll probably help, I'll help. I was like, this is sick. All 4 dudes all said yes, that they would help. So I was like, this is so awesome. So I called my dad. I called my partner, the Gypsy. He was all good to go. Let's get it rolling. I called my dad. I'm like, hey, Dad, I got this idea. This is what I want to do. These people also said yes, they would support. My dad's he's not very emotional. So my dad was like, sounds good, do it. Whoa, that's excitement out of my dad. So I was like, good, my dad loves it. That's great. Let's do this. So I left the gym because that's where I was at the time I called my father. 2 hours later, I'm driving home. Dad calls again. He's like, Geoff, listen clearly and listen closely. Your brother Clayton, something has happened to him. I'm like, what? He's like, something has happened to Clayton in England. I'm like, okay. He's like, he's passed on. Process, surreal. I've been through things like this before. I know how my mind's working. This is not good. So, long story short, Clayton, he suffered severely from mental health issues, such as myself. And Clayton had had enough. He was a warrior, and he decided it was time for him to transition and let his mind be at ease. Clayton is now above and is X-Wing fighter. He loves Star Wars. He is now at peace. His mind is at rest, and I am happy for him. I swear I just saw something like the Loch Ness Monster. Anyway, so the point of that is I'm a procrastinator. So even though I had the idea, the partner to get it going, the 4 big names that could help give it the kickstart, I know I would have procrastinated. But due to the incident with Clayton, it was the kick in the head that I needed to do this. I kind of look at it like this because Clayton loves Star Wars, okay? Clayton loves Star Wars. So I always refer to the scene in Star Wars, the 4th episode, the 1977 one, where Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi are fighting. And Luke Skywalker's there, and Obi-Wan is like teaching Luke, blah, 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 blah. And at one point, Obi-Wan sees Luke watching. He looks at Darth Vader, he looks at Luke, looks at Darth Vader. Vader swings, Obi lets his lightsaber down, and lets himself be struck down by Darth Vader. That was Obi-Wan telling Luke he needs to be the Jedi. That was Clayton telling me when he transitioned, I needed to spread the word of mental health awareness. I needed to let people know it's okay to not be okay. I needed to make sure we push the topic of mental health awareness to the forefront of society. That was what Clayton, in my mind, was telling me. So I thank him for that. And again, God bless him. His family misses him, his mother, his brother Daniel, his girlfriend Sabrina, and my father. I always will regret a bit that I didn't get to speak to him more because I was struggling too, but I probably wouldn't have been too beneficial at the time to help him due to my mind state. But we both struggled, and life has to go on, and in every piece of Conkuer Clothing, there's a piece of Clayton. Every piece of Conkuer Clothing. So, this ties into another message. Doo-doo! I won't keep you too long, people. Clayton was a good-looking man. Clayton, I admired him so much. In 2004, he moved to Australia. 2007, he moved to London, England. And he met his girlfriend Sabrina from Brazil. He created an app for British Airways. So if you looked at Clayton's life on paper, his life looked pretty damn good. But it was what was going on up here. So if you looked at Clayton, you would have just assumed, this guy's got his shit together. He's living a great life. I'm going to scare these old ladies walking up right now. This is going to be crazy. Anyway, you would think he had a great, he had a great life. And he did. But no one knew the inner struggle he was having. No one knew the battle in his mind. Clayton was fighting a war. He was in a war every day. Trying to cope with life. Trying to cope with the way the world was. But again, it's just, my point is, if you looked on paper, his life looked amazing. But you don't know the war that he was battling. So don't make assumptions on people's appearance. It's like, you may have, that guy over there may have the car, he may have the girl, he may have the money, he may have the business, he may be super successful. When you look at his shell, but you don't know what's going on inside the head. You don't know the battle every day that he goes through to try and live a disciplined, what he thinks is normal life in society. It's kind of in regards to myself at the same time. I've done a couple radio interviews. I mean, a whole lot, because I'm super cool like that. But anyway, listen to the one that's on the website. You'll see the same thing. People, when they see me when I've done my public speaking and all sorts of things like that, will come up to me and be like, oh man, that was cool, you know, you did a really good job. Like, I didn't know you had mental health issues. Seriously, looking at you, you're this big, muscular, 300-pound ogre. How do you have mental health issues? Easy. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I struggle through every day. You've never walked a mile in my shoes. Like I haven't walked a mile in yours. So people just look at me and assume, oh, there's this big wall of a man, big ogre from Lord of the Rings. He could never have mental health issues. He's too strong by appearance, covered in tattoos and da-da-da-da-da. But little do you know, at least 3 nights a week, I wake up crying and screaming, ripping bed sheets and having a hard time even getting out of bed just because the war of my mind. So don't assume things. Don't assume that person's okay. Ask them if they're okay. Don't assume or judge that person by their appearance that life is fucking gold and rainbows and lollipops. Ask them if it's that. See what they tell you. Get someone to open up. Ask them if they're okay. Again, on paper, Clayton looked great, but he was fighting a war. Me, by physical appearance, sure, looks strong and tough, but I battle, I struggle. So don't assume things, don't judge things. All right, I'm just gonna leave it there. This video's gone long enough. You've all looked at this mug for about 12 minutes now. You've seen a little bit of a dance and everything, but please heed my message. Take it to heart. Check on your friends. You don't know if they're okay, ask them. I've been the guy sitting at home alone wishing someone had checked on me. But I do have people that do. I do have people I can reach out to. I'm just a stubborn motherfucker. Some people are like that. What do you say? I'm a ginger. Scorpio left-handed ginger. So anyway, check on your friends. Ask if they're okay. Don't make assumptions on appearance alone. Okay? Take care. Support the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. Check out the website. Check out the Instagram. Support us, please. Mental health awareness. Take care, people. I hope you have a good day.